our sermon on the topic, Biblical Christian Polygamy, as panacea to sexual immorality, single motherhood, and illegitimate children syndrome in the Christendom. Last year, it was cited by a group of researchers that empirical research shows that about 72% of single mothers with illegitimate children in Nigeria profess to be Christians. The group also cited that their polls revealed that about 8% of females engage in commercial sex, such as hookups, body hawking at night, brothels, hotels, clubs, and other form of prostitution and harlotry, profess to be Christians. They asserted that adherents of the Christian faith are more in number of those that dress immorally. They also go ahead to say that the empirical research shows that most of the single girls of marriageable age, between the ages of 30 and above, who are desperately looking for husbands, going for different prayer houses and places, seeking for husbands, and doing every kind of diabolical things to get a husband, are Christians. They noted, however, that the Holy Bible prohibits, even with punishment of death, to people that engage in whoredom, and wonder why Christianity has not enforced the moral standard to ensure that adherents of Christianity, who are alleged to be the majority of those engaged in commercial sex works, sugar daddies, sugar mommy, baby mamas, hookup girls, prostitutions, harlots, and hawks all over. As a church, this was not good news. We decided to take steps to debunk such an assertion. But before we do that, so that we don't look stupid, we decided to commission our own research, at least within a small scale, to either validate or totally invalidate assertions. The results shows that even the figures presented by these persons were conservative. How do we get here? I challenge every church or denomination to do their own empirical research and find out whether all the girls on the streets, most of them who dress nude and naked seductively, who engage in hookup, who engage in prostitutions, who engage in baby mama business and baby papas, who are engaged in every kind of mistress practices, what religion do they profess? I'm very surprised that more than even 75% of them profess to be Christians. Because in Islam, a man can marry more than one wife, 2, 3, 4, and have children that are legitimate children in the family. And any girl that decides to go into whoredom would not only be prosecuted, but will be shamed and if possible killed. It is shameful to note the naked truth that adherents of the most holy religion, the Christian kingdom, constitute larger majority of the sexually immoral, commercial sex workers, single mothers, illegitimate children, frustrated and marriage desperate seeking female population, side chicks and out of marriage foals, with hypocritical men who patronize these hookup prostitutes, street hawks, and commercial sex workers. These men turn these girls to become their mistresses, turn them to become their sugar babies, turn them to become their hookup girls, turn them to become every kind of sexually immoral people. And then we'll come into our churches and climb places of high relevance and claim to be husband of one wife. Who is deceiving who? Who are the females who who dress nude, half naked, seductively, and shamelessly walk the streets, markets, churches, airport, offices. Majority of them profess to be Christians. Who are the females who line the streets for prostitution at night and other odd hours of the day? Who are the females that advertise their bodies and solicit for hookups and other commercial sex works in various means, both social media and physically? Majority profess to be Christians. Who are the single mothers? The military ripe but single ladies adorning every place of society and seeking for life partners in every kind of useless places and prayer houses. Majority profess to be Christians.